Hello and welcome to our video on allowable expenses in a self-assessment tax return. Filing a self-assessment tax return can be a daunting task, but it's an important part of managing your finances as a sole trader, freelancer or business owner. One way to reduce the amount of tax you owe is by ensuring that you claim all the allowable business expenses. Here's a breakdown of the common expenses you can include in your self-assessment tax return. Number 1. Business premises costs. Rent. If you rent any property, like an office, storage or warehouse, this is fully deductible. Utility bills, electricity, gas, water and heating bills for your business premises are claimable. Property maintenance and repairs. Costs for fixing any issues like repairs to plumbing or the building's structure. Insurance. If you have business insurance, such as for the building or public liability insurance, these premiums are deductible. And lastly, security. Any security costs, such as paying a third party to look after the property. Number 2, supplies and equipment. Stationery, pens, paper, printing costs, ink cartridges and other office supplies are tax deductible. Equipment and tools. Items like computers, printers and office furniture are claimable. Also hammers, saws, etc. For items over £1,000, you may need to claim them through capital allowances. Software and subscriptions. Costs for any business software are fully deductible. Postage. Any money you spend on stamps or couriers are deductible. Telephone or mobile. If your personal and business phone are the same, it will be a percentage of the costs. Broadband and internet is also fully claimable. Number 3, travel and vehicle expenses. Vehicle costs. This includes insurance, hire costs, licenses, and potentially vehicle purchase depending on the vehicle and the accounting method you use. Parking costs. Fuel. You can claim back the cost of fuel for business trips. Keep records of mileage, dates, and purpose of each trip. Car maintenance. If you use your personal car for business purposes, you can claim for maintenance, repairs, servicing and breakdown cover. Public transport. Train, bus or taxi fares for business-related travel are also deductible. Hotels and accommodation. If you are travelling for business, you can claim back accommodation costs. Meals for overnight trips are also deductible for any business trips that you do. HMRC offer an alternative for vehicle expenditure, which covers fuel, wear and tear and insurance costs. The HMRC's approved mileage rate for the 24-25 tax year is 45p per mile for the first 10,000 business miles and 25p per mile thereafter. Number 4, staff and employee costs. Salaries and wages. You can claim the cost of paying employees, including any bonuses. National insurance. Employers' national insurance contributions are deductible. Pension contributions. Training costs. If you pay for any training that helps your employees, you can claim the cost. Marketing and advertising. Any marketing costs that promote your business are deductible, including advertising. Whether it's online ads, flyers, posters, or print media, these costs are tax deductible. Website costs. The cost of creating and maintaining a website, including domain registration, hosting fees, and development costs. Social media promotion. Any fees you pay for social media ads or influencer partnerships can be claimed. Professional subscriptions. Any subscriptions you use to run your business, for example, Canva or MailChimp, are deductible. Number 6, finance fees. Bank charges. Monthly fees or transaction fees for a business bank account. Loan interest. Interest on business loans or overdrafts used to fund your operations. Professional fees. Fees for professionals such as accountants, business consultants, legal fees and surveyors are tax deductible. Alternative forms of finance, hire purchase interest, lease payments and bad debts are all fully recoverable. Working from home costs. For self-employed individuals who work from home for all or part of the week, you can claim a proportion of your household expenses. This includes a proportion of rent or mortgage interest. You can claim a percentage of your rent or mortgage interest based on the number of rooms in your home used for business purposes. Utility bills. Similarly, you can claim a proportion of your utility bills, internet and phone. If you use your home phone and internet for business purposes, you can claim part of these costs. Make sure you keep a record of business-related usage. Number 8, depreciation and capital allowances. For expensive assets that have a long lifespan, for example, machinery, equipment, or vehicles, you can claim depreciation as a business expense. Capital allowances. If you buy assets over £1,000, you may need to claim capital allowances, allowing you to deduct the cost over several years or potentially all in 1 year. Annual investment allowance. If you purchase qualifying assets, you can claim 100% of the cost in the year of purchase. Some examples of disallowable expenses are parking and speeding fines, travel to a permanent workplace, work clothing that is non-protective, client entertaining, improvements to office buildings, for example, a structural extension. For every expense you claim, you must keep detailed records, including receipts, invoices, and statements. Proper documentation ensures that your claims are legitimate in case HMRC need to see proof. The main question to ask yourself is it wholly and exclusively necessary for the purposes of my trade? So there you have the common allowable expenses. Just remember, this is not a full list of everything that you can claim. If you are unsure about what expenses you can claim, please contact us to ensure you are making the most of your tax return. That's everything for today. Thanks for watching.